Prometheus, a titan in Greek mythology, was known for his cunning and foresight. Unlike many of his kind, he sided with Zeus and the Olympian gods during their war against the Titans. His name means forethought. And true to this, Prometheus was a champion of humanity, often using his intellect to help mortals. After the Olympians claimed victory and established their rule, Zeus became the supreme ruler of both gods and men. He decided that humans who were still primitive and weak should remain in darkness, without knowledge of fire. Zeus believed that keeping fire from humanity would ensure they stayed dependent on the gods and in their place within the natural order. However, Prometheus saw this as an injustice. He believed that fire, the symbol of progress, enlightenment, and civilization, should be in the hands of mankind to aid their survival and growth. Defying Zeus's will, Prometheus hatched a plan to steal fire from the gods and give it to humans. One night, Prometheus ascended Mount Olympus, the home of the gods, and approached the great hearth where divine fire burned. He secretly took a glowing ember, hiding it in a hollow fennel stalk, which he carried back down to the earth. Upon receiving this gift, humanity was transformed. With fire, they could cook food, create tools, craft weapons, and build shelters. More importantly, fire represented knowledge, creativity, and the beginning of civilization. Mankind no longer lived in fear of the dark, and they began to thrive, no longer solely reliant on the gods for survival. While humanity celebrated this newfound gift, Zeus was furious when he discovered Prometheus's disobedience. He saw the act as an affront to his authority and feared that humans would grow too powerful with fire at their disposal. In his wrath, Zeus sought to punish Prometheus severely for his defiance. Zeus ordered that Prometheus be chained to a remote rock on Mount Caucasus, where he would endure an eternal torment. Every day, an eagle, the symbol of Zeus's power, would descend upon Prometheus and devour his liver. Being an immortal, Prometheus's liver would regenerate each night, only for the cycle of pain to repeat endlessly. Despite his suffering, Prometheus never expressed regret for his actions. He remained a symbol of resistance against tyranny and the pursuit of knowledge, enduring unimaginable pain for the sake of humanity's progress. Prometheus's act of rebellion and his subsequent punishment became one of the most well-known tales of defiance and suffering in Greek mythology. It illustrated the tension between the gods, who sought to maintain order and control, and the rebellious figure of Prometheus, who stood for individual empowerment and freedom. Meanwhile, humanity flourished with the gift of fire, unaware of the price their benefactor paid. However, Prometheus's torment did not last forever. The Greek hero Hercules, on one of his many quests, came across the suffering Titan. Recognizing the injustice of Prometheus's punishment and being a champion of the oppressed himself, Hercules took pity on Prometheus. With his great strength, Hercules broke the chains that bound Prometheus to the rock and killed the eagle that tormented him. This act of liberation was done with Zeus's eventual consent, as Hercules was favored by the king of the gods. In some versions of the myth, Prometheus's freedom came with conditions. Zeus demanded that Prometheus wear an unbreakable iron ring set with a fragment of the rock to which he had been bound, ensuring that he would always carry a reminder of his punishment. But this gesture was largely symbolic, and Prometheus was free once more. Prometheus's legacy continued long after his release. He remained one of the most complex and revered figures in Greek mythology, embodying both the light of knowledge and the shadow of defiance. His story became a powerful symbol of human aspiration, of standing against oppression and the costs that sometimes come with progress. The myth of Prometheus also served as a reflection on the nature of power, the limits of authority, and the sacrifices made for the greater good. He was a figure who defied the gods themselves to bring light to humanity, and in doing so became immortalized not just for his suffering, but for his enduring contribution to mankind.